the Blue Saga, I'm guessing it will be a Legends Limited Majin Vegeta. Majin Vegeta. That's not Majin Vegeta, guys.
I'm neither Goku nor Vegeta. I'm gonna take you down. Say it.
この気高き孤高の力
It was not Majin Vegeta. But we did get Legends Limited Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. And this dude, just from like the quick look at this, yeah, this dude's pretty crazy. So yeah, Unleash a Fury of Blows right from the start of the battle. Legends Limited Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks joins the fight. And we got his strength. Number 1, overwhelmingly early game power. For 100 timer counts from the start of the battle, increases card draw speed by a total of 2 levels, which is crazy. I think he starts off with 2, like by default. It's either 2 or 1, so either gets like plus 3, either gets 3 card draw or 4 card draw. But also, when combined with the boost from entering the battlefield, he gets a total of 270% damage inflicted. Keep in mind, this is more than Gogeta 4's 200%. That's a whole 70% extra. But he also gains unfavored element factors for damage inflicted, which I'm pretty sure just means when he does damage, he goes type neutral. At least I believe. His wording's a little weird. He also attribute downgrades that abnormal conditions will be nullified, so that means you can't give him like paralysis or something like that. And he is really strong. Okay, then we got offensive abilities useful in mid game and beyond. He has a unique gauge that charges every time he uses an art, so an attack type gauge, and gets a permanent boost to damage inflicted and card draw when you fully charge it. And also, okay, so that's all for that. Make the most of management steps. Yeah, this dude, he increases his vanish with blaster strikes by 10%, and gets 60% from a special arts, which is a green. Easy to avoid. Performing a sidestep lets you draw a special art, which means you get a green from sidestepping. And also, he is also a really good support unit. With standby with a full unique gauge, supports allies, restoring health and ki, as well as drawing a card. So your teammates will get health up and ki, and draw an extra card. He even has endurance. And also gets, I believe, read it right, 3 timer counts. 3 timer counts when someone uses an ultimate or rush. I don't know if he has cancel buffs, but he is indeed red, which at least I was right about that one. His character tags, obviously, I'm not going to read these out loud. He is blast based, if I remember correctly. These are his Z ability buffs. As we can see here, blast strike and blast defense. For Z ability 2, it just adds Fusion Warrior and increases it 26%. For Z ability 3, it also gives same things, increases it to dirty, and then gives plus 15 blast attack, and then 38% strike and defense for the same tags, and 18 blast defense. So that's like 14 stars. And then obviously the restores vanishing gauge. Now here, the blue cards goes neutral on activation, similar to Ultra Turtle's gauge. Not Ultra Turtle's gauge, but his blue cards are when he has the gauge. And also, this has a chance to remove a Dragon Ball, kind of like Turtles, and can faint, like Omega Shenron. So, 20% chance to faint, that's less than Omega's 40% chance, and has a 60% chance to reduce a Dragon Ball. 6 times more than Turtles, obviously. And also, the unique gauge is full. He will get 40% special move damage upon activation. Of course, it has blast armor. Also, the type neutrality is for 10 timer counts. His green card destroys 3 of your opponent's strike cards if the unique gauge is full. And it nullifies cover changes, obviously. So, here we got the card, 50, key, the vanishing gauge by 60, 100% to own unique gauge charge rate for 10 timer counts, and it destroys 3 of your enemy strike art cards. And if the gauge is full, he gets the 30% damage inflicted and not type neutrality, cover null for 5 timer counts. Now the ultimate's the weirdest one here, since it's entirely dependent on what cards you have. So let's say here, let's say I have a strike. That is plus 50 strike for 10 timer counts, strike damage. So we'll go on that more. It's just deals match impact damage. 30% to damage inflicted, ultimate. Destroys all your cards. Now this card, that's what gives you these buffs here. So we went over the strike one. Plus 50% to blast damage inflicted for 10 counts if you destroy a blast card. Also, these can be stacked. So the best value you can get out of this is having one of each card. And then popping your ultimate. But special moves, he gets minus 50 to enemy sustained damage cut, meaning he can just do more damage. And then for his green cards, plus 50% crit rate. So that means he'll be critting basically most of his attacks. I don't know what his default crit rate is, but there's a really high chance he'll crit. And obviously, 4 new cards on hit. Blast armor, obviously. His main ability here gives him type neutrality and enemy endurance effects. It nullifies. Oh wait, hold on. Let me read that right. It nullifies your element factor and nullifies endurance for 10 timer counts. So he doesn't have to pop his ultimate to get that. And of course, it destroys one of your own cards and it draws the ultimate. Randomly draws at most 3 new cards when you have 3 or fewer. Oh, that's cool. So you can get random cards to get the buffs here. And then we got restores ally health, own health by 30%, and key by 50. Charges own unique gauge by 100%. Nullifies cover null for 10 timer counts. Not cover null. Nullifies endurance for 10 timer counts. Type neutrality for 10 timer counts. 15 timer counts must elapse. This ability, we've already seen this ability here, besides this part here. Minus 10 to all art costs. And then we've seen all of this. At least, I believe. Yep. And then, yeah, nullifies coverage changes and special moves. Okay, now this one. Gotenks will nullify enemy cover changes and destroy both a strike and a special move arts, which is a striking green. So this character, to start, is ferociously offensive. Let's see here. And yeah, you get 1 new card. No, not new card. You'll draw 1 when sidestepping. Shorten's own substitution count as 2 by default. So he has 8 counts of substitution. When the battle starts, 140 damage inflicted. Damage received by 70%. 70 key recovery. Increases card draw level by 1. Yeah, as I said, he has base 2. And he gets 4. I believe. And then minus 5 to art cost. So he can have a most of minus 15 art costs. And yeah, for this stuff. Okay, wait, I think it's 3 actually. I believe it's 3. As we're reading here. Okay, no. So I'm reading this wrong. So this, it's including these. Okay. So he has 2 card draw. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. He has 2 card draw, the 30% damage inflicted, and then the 100 damage inflicted here. That's his 270. So let's read this over again. Increases his his unique gauge charge rate. I knew it. Okay, it was for damage sustained. That's what it is. That's what it means. When he enters the battlefield, he restores his health by 15% and key by 30, and then 100% damage inflicted. Reduces impact, explode, and slice damage received by 10% for 10 timer counts. And applies buff, nullify enemy cover change for 5 timer counts. Destroys 1 strike and special move. Is this special move or is it special arts? I'm gonna say it's special arts. No, special move. I'm gonna say it's special move. That's a little bit weird. And then this we've already gone over, minus 1 card draw speed. And yeah, this destroys. Oh wait, no, this is when he sidesteps. So he gets his green card, obviously he gets 3 of them. He destroys a strike card for the enemy. He inflicts all enemies with the attribute downgrade, minus 1 card draw speed for 5 timer counts. And he has a strike cover change. And then when you go on standby, your gauge will be consumed, and allies will get their health and key endurance. We already went over that. And his thing would be shortened, I believe, by 2. I think that's what it means, unless it's more down here. You can combo his blue card when this we've already seen, I believe. Let me just double check. No, we haven't. When the unique gauge is full, he'll draw 1 card if he has 3 or less. Restores key by 50. 20% damage inflicted. Effects reset when characters switch. You get plus 10% damage inflicted. And then minus 4% to sustain damage cut for enemies. To allies. Seal, strike, and special move arts. That's blue cards. Okay. And the sealed arts cannot be used for 5 timer counts. Only each. Yeah, it's basically what it's saying. This is extra. This is so confusing to read. I'm sorry, but we're almost done. No, it is by 3. Okay, so anyway, right. So he does all this stuff when his unique gauge goes on standby. When he goes on standby, and obviously he has endurance. And when he pops his endurance, he restores health by 30 and damage and 30% damage inflicted to allies. And he shortens his sub count by 3. So that means, let's say you use them, you switch out, he has 8, and then someone pops a blue card, ultimate or a rush, he goes down to 5. So that's basically what it means. Yeah, that's this unit. Pretty damn strong unit. But yeah, it should have been Majin Vegeta. It should have been Majin Vegeta, bro. He is I don't think I went over it, but he is blast based. But yeah, I'll maybe make a video about him if I pull him. I'm probably not gonna summon unless the side units are good. I recommend saving your stones, not your stones. It's Togon. I recommend saving your CC because festival is in a month, and the festival units might be stronger than this dude. I feel like this dude there's probably gonna be like the Legends Limited Super Vegeta we got before Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I feel like he's gonna be like that. But I'm not gatekeeping. You want to summon for him, summon for him. It's up to you. But yeah, enjoy.